Growing turf. Creating a layer of quality natural grass for a soccer pitch is a complex, lengthy, and costly process. However, soccer stadiums around the world are still choosing natural grass, as it's considered ideal for this sport. It's even used as the standard for the creation of artificial turf. The creation of a football turf from scratch lasts from 6 months to several years. As you can see, if the turf was grown right on the pitch, the stadium would have to be closed, which is totally inefficient. For this reason, grass is brought ready from special farms and placed in a special way to cover the field. Strangely enough, grass cultivation does not begin with seeds. First, the soil is prepared and the field is leveled. In addition, experts work the soil with special solutions that prevent the germination of weeds. Finally, it's time to plant the seeds. To create the perfect lawn, species resistant to heavy loads are selected. During seeding, specialists use special auxiliary tools. Their task is to distribute the seeds as close as possible to each other to ensure a dense grass cover. Throughout the entire growth process, the lawn is cared for continuously. Fertilization is necessary to ensure a balanced nutrition of the roots. Soil moisture is also maintained at an optimum level. To keep the lawn flat, dense, and thick, it's mowed and aerated regularly. This last process consists of perforating the soil, which makes it easier for oxygen, water, and nutrients to reach the roots. Finally, when the lawn meets all the requirements, special mowing equipment is used. Smart machines mow the lawn, roll it gently, and store it independently. However, grass is not only transported in rolls. Here, for example, it's cut into strips 50 centimeters wide and up to 40 meters long, then folded into stacked layers. Installation of running tracks. Running tracks are subject to very high demands. They must provide good shock absorption and have an optimal balance of stiffness and elasticity. A good coating provides great safety and helps prevent injuries. In general, a sports floor can have a wide variety of properties that depend directly on the use of the track. Today, we'll show you the floor for an outdoor sports field. The running track is laid out in 3 stages. The surface consists of 2 layers as well. The first layer is made of special 2-component polyurethane mixed with black crumb rubber. Because of its specific color, it resembles asphalt when laid. When this viscous composition hardens, it becomes a firm, elastic surface resistant to mechanical influences. The application of the second layer begins with a liquid polyurethane compound. It gives the surface the desired color and increases its elasticity. The colored crumb rubber is poured over it before the layer dries. Together, the last 2 components ensure the perfect texture for the track. Stadium transformation. Different competitions and championships encourage countries to develop sports infrastructure. At the same time, they only generate interest in sport for a short period of time. Once the tournament's over and interest is lost, stadiums often lose their profitability and become almost useless. However, not everywhere. Different countries resort to very interesting tricks to avoid this. Right now, for example, you're looking at the Sapporo Dome Stadium. It's located in Japan, in the city of Sapporo on the island of Hokkaido. Surprisingly, the sports facility is home to 2 clubs: the Consadole Sapporo Football Club and the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters Baseball Club. This is possible thanks to the convertible stadium design. The engineers were able to place 2 completely different surfaces here. The baseball field is covered with artificial turf. When the pitch is not needed, the grass is stored in many rolls. the football field is covered with natural grass. Dismantling it would be a more difficult and longer process. Therefore, when the field is not needed, it's stored already assembled outside the stadium. Before the football match, the football field is taken into the stadium. Despite its size, the design is mobile and can even rotate. See how part of the stands rotates with the field. Of course, it's not the only stadium in the world that can be transformed. Here we have the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, located in the north of London, England. Thanks to its unique features, it can be used for soccer matches and for NFL games. The stadium's arena has a two-layer coating. The top layer is the soccer field, covered with natural grass. The second layer, underneath the first, is an artificial turf pitch for American football. The first pitch is divided into 3 parts. When the lower pitch needs to be used, the elements of the first pitch are hidden under the south stand. It has a special storage space for the turf in which the optimum temperature is maintained. Surprisingly, the transformation process doesn't take more than half an hour. Finally, the last transformation we'll show you today was filmed in Salt Lake City, more precisely the Vivint Smart Home Arena. The transformation is quite intricate and takes a lot of time and power. Disney on Ice is a show featuring ice skaters. Once the last spectator leaves the stadium, the team starts to work. The first rows of seats are temporarily folded under the stands, then the specialists remove the ice layer. Special ice resurfacers are used for this purpose. First, they cut off the top layer of the surface and then apply hot water. The procedure is then repeated until the ice layer is loose enough. After that, the ice is broken, removed, and taken away. The entire site is cleaned evenly so that ice debris doesn't become water. After that, the hidden seats are moved back into place and the teams begin to install the basketball court. The whole process takes the team several days. Marking the stadium. Today we've already shown you how the grass for the football field is grown. However, putting it in rolls is only half the work. The second half is the marking, which must be done flawlessly and precisely. A large number of templates and special marking machines are used in the work process. However, even with the use of professional equipment, the team of workers must be careful and attentive. It's not difficult to guess that removing paint from the lawn in the case of incorrect marking is a time-consuming task. To ensure that each line is uniform, workers stretch marking threads on the lawn before applying the paint. It should be noted that a large amount of paint is used for the maintenance of each playing field. For example, it took approximately 260 litres of white paint and 150 litres of yellow paint to mark this football field. It may seem that the most difficult task is putting the team logo on the turf, because it's often a large and complex image. However, most companies today use these special templates. They are reusable and can take any shape. But the most important thing is that they allow you to create clear lines in the right places. This in turn allows you to draw even the most detailed logos quickly and efficiently. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.